Hey everyone, so today I want to talk about what I grabbed during Sephora's Beauty for All event and also talk about all of the things that I grabbed during Cyber Week. I did pick up quite a few things and most of them were beauty, so let's jump into it. First things first, I want to talk about my Sephora order, and I'm going to zoom you in for this because I want to show you some close-ups of some products, and I'm wearing them on my face today. So first up, I have the Makeup by Mario Soft Sculpt Transforming Skin Enhancer. This is the shade Light. I had medium light and I wore this over the summer and I really loved it. And I wanted something just a little bit lighter for winter. And it really just, you'll see here, it's very light. It just adds some warmth and radiance to the skin and it looks so beautiful. It's really just a sheer bronzer. I know the name is very confusing for people and like what it actually does, but to me this really adds warmth to the skin, so it's essentially a sheer balmy bronzer. This is just a really beautiful formula. I do think, you know, once you work it into the skin, it doesn't stay tacky on the skin, and it's really beautiful. Super excited to have a light shade because this just looks so natural on my fair skin in the winter. Next up, I have the Gucci Cheeks and Eyes Powder. It's a luminous matte formula and I got the shade Rosy Beige, and I grabbed this after seeing the Garsow Twins talk about it. A lot of people applied it, but when they talked about it, something in me just was like, I have to have this. And I think it's the way that it's extremely buildable. So you can kind of slowly build it up. So it's great for newbies to blush or people with really fair skin. I also use my EcoTools 360 brush. This is perfect for layering powder blushes on top of creams without sort of any patchiness. It really does have a gorgeous luminosity to it, as you can see, where you really just don't need a highlighter if you don't want one. I'm excited to play with this on the eyes a little bit more because, again, it says it's for cheeks and eyes. So I'm excited to play around with this more, and I think I'm going to get another shade, probably like a pinky peach shade. They have some really beautiful pinky shades right now. And I also grabbed the Westman Atelier Lit Up Highlight Stick in the shade Nectar. Let me actually, hold on, let me go back and swatch for you the Gucci. See that? It's really pretty next to the Mario. All right, so back to the highlighter. This is the Westman Atelier Lit Up Highlighter Stick in the shade Nectar. So the original stick is white and it had sort of like a almost blue reflect to it that made the skin just sort of look wet. I think this really gives the skin the same effect. Let's see if you can see it there. It's hard to kind of see. There you go. It's hard to see on camera because it really just catches the light and it looks extremely natural on the skin. It's one of the reasons why I love so many of her makeup products. It just really looks like your skin is shining through and it's so beautiful on the skin. I'm wearing it today, but it just gives the most beautiful wet like look to the skin that makes it just look like your skin is glowing, and I love that. This is the mini size, which is awesome because I only have a few highlighters in my collection, but it takes forever to go through a highlighter, so I love that they have a $25 mini option, which is so great for travel or, you know, trying a product. So I love that. It takes forever for us to get through beauty products, so it's really nice to have more mini options. I'm wearing this lip Blotted Out Shirley. This is the Armani Lip Power in the shade 504. I got this because of Rainier. She tried this on and it looked like the most beautiful berry lip on her. It pulls far more red on me. It looked really more purple on her, but I still love it. I love a good like deep burgundy lip that is reddish brown, and it's really pretty. You can wear it, again, blotted out like this, or you can put this on and wear it obviously much more pigmented. You can see this gets really deep. So you can see you can definitely wear this a lot more deeply than that blotted look, but it's a really pretty, powerful statement lip for winter, and it's a beautiful shade. And I've been pairing it with the Mahogany Lip Liner by MAC. Again, I'll just go in. If you want more of a precise lip line. This is beautiful with berry browns, but I've been really enjoying this, and this formula is beautiful. This is the first time I've ever tried this formula, which is shocking to me because I love Armani Beauty, and I love that they're a luxury brand that doesn't have so much fragrance in all of their stuff, and this is a really hydrating and comfortable formula, but it also just doesn't move around. Really nourishing, and my lips were not in amazing shape when I applied this earlier, but man, feels really good on the lips. Really, really impressed with this formula, and I definitely need to check out more shades. Lastly, for my Sephora haul, I grabbed the Makeup by Mario Ethereal Eyes palette, which I'm pretty sure every neutral girly in the world picked up and said, you know, if I were to put a palette together, this is the palette that I would create. It has the most beautiful array of mattes in different tones, but also the most beautiful ethereal shimmers that just give that wet eye look effect, and they're just really, really beautiful. I'm wearing them on my eyes today, so I did this look. If you want to see this in a reel or a YouTube short, let me know. I'd love to do like a step-by-step tutorial for this, but I've been really, really impressed with this. I've been seeing a lot of people say that the kickback for this formula seems to be quite a bit, especially, you know, for the mattes. And yeah, there's definitely some kickback, but that to me means that they're going to blend extremely well, and I find that these are really easy to blend. I don't find them to be as creamy of mattes as like Natasha Denona or Tom Ford mattes, or especially his, you know, his cream formula that he recently launched within, you know, the last year or so. So they're not quite as creamy as that, but they're really easy to blend, and for the average person, I think they're really, really going to love this palette, and it's something I'm going to reach for all the freaking time, and I have no regrets about purchasing this. So the next thing I'm going to share are all of these MAC lip pencils. I already showed you guys Mahogany, but I'll swatch all of the other shades that I got. I love that MAC is making a resurgence. I'm really sad that I didn't pick up the shade Night Moth, which is such a huge hit right now because of Wednesday, which I freaking love that show. It's so good. And I did grab Vino, which I thought would be like a good berry, but it's very purple. I'll show you guys what ones I ended up grabbing, and I wanted to kind of compare them to my artist pencils and compare shades, and let's show you what I got. So I grabbed the shade Spice. I grabbed Spice, Mahogany, like I said, Red, which seems to be like a very classic red that I would be able to use with a lot of different red lips, and I love red lips. Whirl, which I'm extremely excited about. Again, really curious how this one compares to Wherever Walnut, and then I grabbed Vino, which again is very purple. So let's just swatch them. So I'm assuming Spice is supposed to be really similar to Anywhere Caffeine. I'll put Anywhere Caffeine next to it. All right, let's talk through this. This is Wherever Walnut, Whirl, which I thought they would be really similar, but they're different here. So I'm excited to have both of them in my collection. So again, that's Wherever Walnut, Whirl. That's Red, Mahogany, Vino, and then this is Spice and Anywhere Caffeine. So those are also a little bit different, but kind of have similar tones to them. So again, a little bit different, so I'm excited to have those in my collection and play around with them in different looks. Again, Vino is quite purple, and it even looks kind of hot pink here. What I'm saying is that I need to get my hands on Night Moth because I think that is going to be more of the berry that I want. And I'm really happy I got Mahogany because, again, I wear a lot of like berries and browns. And then also really excited about Red because I feel like this is going to look perfect with like Aperitif, which is the red lipstick that I just grabbed from Merit. So yeah, that's my MAC haul. And again, I think it's so fun that they're making sort of a resurgence, and I've been seeing people talk about Chili, which is a lipstick that was super popular in like 2006, I want to say. So like right after I graduated high school, and yeah, it's super fun. I'm excited to play around with these and hopefully get my hands on Night Moth as well. Next up, I grabbed some eyeliners from Victoria Beckham Beauty, and I already own some satin cajoles. I think I'm gonna look right here. I think I have Burgundy and Cocoa, and I wear those all the time, and I've been kind of waiting for purple to come out, so I grabbed Fig while they had the sale. And then I also saw she launched these jewel liners, which I'm really excited about. I got the green, sequin green, and I got the shade Gold Lame. So I will swatch these on my hand for you. These are just so beautiful. They have the most creamy formula. They're really easy to work with and move around, but then once they set, they don't really budge. I have had people tell me that, you know, I smudge it out and it disappears, but if you smudge it away before it sets, it's gonna go away. So you have to kind of be careful not to, you know, smudge them so much that they disappear. Oh my gosh, these are freaking beautiful. This is Fig. This is Gold Lame. And then this is sequin green, which would be just such a beautiful like holiday eye look. I'm definitely gonna do kind of a look with these. I feel like Fig is a perfect purple. I have green eyes, and so I really love wearing a purple eyeliner. It just kind of makes my eyes pop, and I'm really excited to play around with these. Okay, so that is it for makeup items, but I do have some skincare, body care, and a jewelry item to zoom you in to take a look at my rings. So I already had one gold ring, and this year I grabbed a diamond and another gold ring to stack here. These are by Mejuri, and usually every year when they have their sale, I'll buy like one more piece to add to my collection. I pretty much wear the same jewelry every day, so when I do buy jewelry, it's usually once a year, and I usually only get solid gold. So I save up and only get solid gold pieces that aren't going to tarnish and will kind of just go with everything. I don't buy vermeil and I don't buy anything plated. I save up and wait until I can buy a solid gold piece, and really excited to add those to my collection. I love their solid gold. I think it's priced really, really well, and at 20% off, you can't beat it. So for skincare, I grabbed Dew's Oracle. This actually wasn't a part of their sale, but it just happened to launch during Cyber Week, so I'm including it. And this is a really lightweight gel eye cream, and it's very humectant heavy, but I really love Instant Angel, and I also love Deliverance the Serum, and so I was really excited to pick this up. I'll show you the texture. There it is. So this is going to be great under their eye mask. I did see that they said that you really do have to layer a heavier moisturizer over this, especially under makeup, because essentially all the humectants in this will evaporate and it will leave your concealer looking a little dry and parched. So this is best used either under a eye cream, or you can use this at night as well, and again layer a heavier eye cream over it. But I'm really excited to pair it with my mask, and has no scent. It has just, you know, a really beautiful texture, and I will keep you guys posted on my thoughts on that one. I grabbed their cleanser, a refill. So I love this cleanser. It's such a beautiful gel cleanser. It foams, it has no scent, so it's going to be great for people who can't deal with fragrance. But if you're someone who loves a scent, skip it, because all of their stuff is really great for sensitive skin because it has no fragrance. This is their Succulent Skin Wash Serum Weight Cleanser. Their packaging is amazing. It's really, really pretty. I love the pump style. I love keeping this in my shower. And again, it's a nice foaming gel that's not stripping. It's great for all skin types. And I always recommend it to people who want something gentle, but they also love a foam that just makes their skin feel really clean. And another holy grail item of mine that I replenished was their Microferment Rice Essence. And I just finished my bottle of this, so you'll probably see it in my empties. This is just such a beautiful essence. It really layers beautifully if you want to layer one layer, or whether you want to layer 7 layers. This is just a really beautiful essence. It's really calming and soothing on my skin, and again, it's really calming and soothing on my skin, but again, their packaging is just beautiful. And this is so affordable. I want to say $28, and this lasts me like a solid year for, yeah, over 5 ounces. This is such a great essence, and I've recommended to like a million people. I also grabbed a refill for their eyebrow pencil, which I have right here. I'm at the tail end of it. So this is their blade line. It has a spoolie on one side. On this side, this is more of a triangle, but I like this because I have a lot of area to fill in, and so it's really quick and efficient versus a very tiny point, which I enjoy those types of eyebrow pencils too, but I really love theirs, and I love that you can buy refills for, you know, a really great price. So I grabbed a refill of their eye pencil, and I wear the shade Cool Brown, and it's the perfect shade match for my eyebrows. Last thing I grabbed during the sale was a set of minis from Saltaire. Again, if you guys have followed for a while, you guys know I love Saltaire's body wash. I love their hair care. I love a lot of their body care, and Santal Bloom is one of my favorite scents. It's delicate rose, jasmine petals, and creamy sandalwood. A lot of people say that this smells powdery to them. I don't get powdery. I just get sort of like a warm sandalwood with a little bit of jasmine, and I love that because a lot of my fragrances have sandalwood and jasmine in them, so it's just a really great body wash that kind of layers with all of my fragrances that I love to wear regularly. So I really love that one, so I wanted to have one to travel, but I also wanted to smell the other 3 scents that I haven't tried. And I've tried Island Orchid, which is like a white floral to me, wasn't my favorite, and then Exotic Pulp, which I really, really love, but that one is, you know, really citrusy and pungent. That is a total summer smell, and so I wanted to try the other scents, so I'll smell them on the spot, let you guys know what I think. I'm really excited about Lush Greens because this is the one that 2 of my good friends love. I know Kait, State of Kait, you guys know her. She loves this one, and the notes are Dewy Rain Leaves, Juicy Pear, and Sunny Lily. So the teal hair care has a pear scent to it, and I love that. Okay, yeah, this smells like pear and it's green, but you get a little bit of floral, but it's like really fresh and a bright green. You know, it's not like a grassy kind of, or like a mossy green. Definitely, I would say a bright green scent. This is really, really pretty. And again, I think this is one that would be really nice all year round. The next one is Laguna, and this has Fizzy Bergamot, Sunny Grapefruit, and Ozonic Musk. I have no idea what Ozonic Musk smells like, but okay, so it smells like a teeny bit soapy, which is what grapefruit always kind of smells like to me. Yeah. Okay, this is still, again, like a really fresh, citrusy sort of scent. I feel like this one my husband would really love. It doesn't smell super musky to me, but you get like a little bit of musk to this. I feel like I haven't come across a scent that I haven't loved of theirs. I really like this one. Now I want to smell it again. Yeah, I really, really like this one. It's hard to describe. Obviously, because certain notes stand out to some people, and to others, you know, you can barely smell them. So that's really, really pretty. It almost smells like a little bit of coconut to me. Not an artificial coconut, but it just like smells a little bit like coconut to me. I don't know. Okay, and lastly we have Black Tide, which is Sunny Mandarin, Marine Accords, and White Jasmine. Okay, this smells a lot more musky to me. Yeah, you get a little bit of jasmine, a little mandarin, but it's not super citrusy. This smells the most musky. This smells the most masculine to me. Again, I feel like my husband is really going to gravitate to these two, but I'll keep you posted. I'm curious what he ends up loving. But yeah, but again, it's still very unisex. I would wear this. A lot of my scents are really like woody, warm, and musky, and so I feel like this would again layer really beautifully with a lot of different fragrances that I have. But I'm excited to see what he thinks, because he has been very opinionated on the shower situation lately and letting me know which scents he loves. He loves Fleur, Somebody Wood, and Missing Person, so I'm sure he'll let me know. He also really loves this one. Again, so a lot of people say this is powdery. My husband doesn't smell powdery. He doesn't smell that, and then I don't smell it on him when he uses this, so take that for what you will. But that is my haul. That's everything that I grabbed during Cyber Week, and I hope it was fun watching. I love seeing what everyone grabbed and bought, and buy anything for months leading up to this holiday sale week, and I had a very strategic list of things I needed to replenish, things I wanted to buy. I've been waiting to, you know, grab these for like 6 months, but I wanted to work through a bunch of stuff that I had. So I feel like it probably looks like a lot, but I feel really responsible. And then I stuck to my list, and I would love to hear what you guys grab below, and I'm excited to share with you guys what all my 2022 favorites are. I'm going to break them up in categories, and that is what you can look forward to next. And thanks for watching, and I hope to see you in the next video.